Somebody asked me on the phone today, why do you yell? Same people. Why do I yell? Because you frustrate me. You're asking questions, you're talking about this and my character. My character is excellent, and I love me. And I said, the best thing that you can do is begin to love yourself. Like Michael Jackson and looking at the man in the mirror. Look at yourself down at the Cherry Square Diner in the bathroom. I had a mirror up on the wall opposite the toilet. Now, when you sit down like this, it says, dig yourself. Now, in the bathroom, you got a lot of time to think, right? Along with pooping and carrying on. Nobody there, and you can think. So that was another example of my little innuendos that I used to put to people. Somebody started acting foolish in there. I said, go on in the bathroom. Get on out of here. Come back, he said, why'd you send me in the bathroom? I didn't have to go to the bathroom. I said, I wanted you to look at that sign in the mirror. Dig yourself. There's a lot to it. You got to be into, oh man, so much energy in here. Right here in your body. The heart, the brain. Work it. And as far as your penmanship, it don't really matter. But get the words right. If you have trouble spelling the word, ask somebody. I said, I ain't seen no bad spelling. All your spelling is right. But I don't know. I just always been, maybe now because I'm half blind, I can't see, and I got to put on glasses. Maybe that's why I'm so critical of writing.
You know, but it is important, though. I mean,
you know, write big, but pretty, with curlicues, and I dot my I's with a little circle. And the teacher be, Mr. Roane. Yes. Your paper was beautiful. You wrote 5 pages. 5 pages of big letters. But basically, there was only 3 pages. Because I wrote so big that it made it look big. Now I got a big, here you go, here's my answer. But it was all these papers because I was writing so big. And they be blinded by, you know, like Cassius Clay used to say, blinded by footwork. And his feet was going. You get blinded. People see this and they get to thinking, wow, this is good. Half of them ain't even reading it. They're looking at, it's like a picture. My papers were like a picture. I had saved a whole lot of papers and stuff from the garage. And the insurance adjusters in the insurance company said, who wrote this estimate? Because that was the time before the computers. And you had to write up left front fender, so much dollar. Straighten door. Straighten rocker panel. But the writing was so good that the adjusters say, oh my God, this is Clary. They, before they even seen the name on it, they said, that's Clary's writing. And all the adjusters knew me by Clary because of my penmanship. So there was another thing. How does this little black fool write like that? But it was like art.
right.
You know, and it was pretty. So your paper, if you was in my class, I'd give you a C for your penmanship and an A for the stuff. But the penmanship is, and just sit down and practice it. And don't be mad at me for telling you, because I know you black, 100%.
No, he's not mad at you. He's like, oh my God, my mother tells me this, my father tells me this now, my great-grandfather's telling me this, so I know it's true. And I feel a little bit silly because I'm like, he didn't expect you to read it and to get that confirmation. It's very important. Everything you're saying to him right now, it's important that it's coming from you because I know he respects you. And I know he knows that you love him.
Yes, I respect him and I love him. That's why I'm talking to him. I want him to be great. I want him next year to see him moving up on the ladder, you know? Progress. And it's all about progress.